Hello everybody, my name is Thannus, and today we are back in a Metroid Prime for the Nintendo Switch. In the last episode, I finished grabbing most of the stuff around, I believe, pretty much anything we can grab in the Chozo Ruins. And I believe our most recent upgrade was... Sorry, it's been a few months since I've recorded. Let's see. We got the boost ball. I don't entirely remember what the last upgrade we got was. I don't know why I can't just logic that out, because I've played this game 4 times now. But whatever, not a big deal. Anyways, what I do remember is that we are heading to Magmore Caverns next. We also can't make our way back up through this door because it is locked. So we're going to be going through the long way around. What a hassle. I wasted a missile when I spawned in as well. Very fun. I might be able to go through this way, actually. Give me a sec. Let me see if this is doable yet. No, it's not. I remember what that room is. We are not that well equipped just yet. Because even though we can withstand the temperature in there now, we cannot withstand the lava. At this point, I don't think there's any reason for me to show all the footage of me getting back to Magmore Caverns, so I'll just see you guys once I'm there. Alright, here we are, Magmore Caverns elevator. Let's go down. Alright, now that we are in Magmore Caverns, there should be a few more things we're able to do that we could not before. Okay, so we're just going to go all the way back down here. Make our way on through. Switch to scan visor, because I don't actually know if I scanned these guys. No, I didn't. Alright. Also, before I progress, I'm actually going to save real quick. That way I don't have to walk all this way back to Magmore Caverns a second time. Also, as of the day of recording this, Metroid Prime 4 releases in less than a month. Finally. I'm so happy. So happy that it's finally here. I already got the Samus and Viola amiibos. I don't know why they released those a month early, but not that I'm complaining. Okay, grab both of those. And keep moving. Get rid of the Magmore here. I don't know why I'm using missiles on those things. They are not very strong at all. I don't believe I got super missiles yet either. I'm trying to recall what it is I'm missing from Magmore currently. Because again, it's been about... It's been a few months since I last recorded for this series, and I am having a hard time remembering what precisely it was that I am doing next. This requires a Morph Ball Bomb. Okay. around these guys. I know there's nothing in those last 2 rooms. I mean, there is something in one of them, but not something I can grab. Now that we have the space jump boots, we can just jump right over this gate. No reason to mess with those guys anymore. This room, I believe, should have something in it. So we're going to double check everything in here just to be sure. Honestly, having a difficult time remembering what we already got from here as well. I believe we've already been through there, because that's how we get into that room. There was something in there that we got already. Ah, yes, the monitor station. We needed the high jump boost to get something from there. So yeah, we were going the right way. Sometimes it just requires a cursory look at the map to remember where it is you're supposed to be going. And I just heard an item that I don't think I can get just yet. I could have swore I heard an item. If in doubt, here's something you can do. Okay. So yeah, I'm not going crazy. There is an item somewhere. But where exactly? I cannot recall. It's not down that way. I'm fairly certain it has to do with the area below here. Huh. I've played this game 4 times and I can't remember for the life of me where this item is. Give me a second. Okay, yeah, I do not have the item I need to get this item yet. I had to double check. Get the music back on. And let's do it to it again. Although I don't think it'll be that long before we have the item in question that I need to get it. But it will be a hot minute, at least. Oh god. I've been taking so long trying to give me a tutorial on what to do now. Yeah, I know I have to go to Fendrana, but there's stuff I can do here still. God. Yeah, I know. I know, game. Thank you. Gotta trust the process, game. Okay, there we go. So we got both of those turrets done. We should be able to get all the way to the top of this building now that we have the high jump boots, or space jump boots, I guess, in this game. They changed what they're called so frequently. I think in Zero Mission, which is the only other game we played on this channel so far, they called them the high jump boots. But in this game, they are the space jump boots. So confusing. Okay, yeah, that platform right there, we could not get up to before. I think I've already scanned everything in here, though. So yeah. We can now get up here and up here. Let's see. Can get some new scans from this thing. Collapsible suspension bridge is functional but lacks power. And we can also scan this for our logbook. This is a spinner device. The generator belts of the spinner can be activated by rapid rotational force. Use the boost ability of the morph ball when inside a spinner to activate the device. Will do. I don't believe there's anything else of particular note up here. But we will be able to access a new area of Magmore in a moment. So, morph ball on here, and use the spinner until that bridge is in place. Scan this again. Power restored. Suspension bridge operational. And we can head across now. Use our high jump boots to jump that way. That is interesting. Gnarly looking. Right. And we can get into this room over here now. I think this is the only new thing we can get in Magmore at present. But we do want it. Very much so. Because this is a Chozo artifact, and the first of several we'll find. The Bendesium portion is also unstable. I don't believe we can do much about Bendesium yet, so we'll just grab the artifact. Thank you, game. We will do a few things here just to double check, though. Yeah, no, I did not think so. We are unable to progress further in this room just yet. So, back to over here. I believe the only way left to go now is back to Phendrana. No reason to go through any of these rooms here, so we're just going to go straight for Phendrana Drifts. Enough said. Nothing left in this room anymore, I believe. So up we go. All right, here we are again. Feels like we were just here, because we were. Magmore is not a very big area in this game. It is the only major area of the game that does not have its own boss, I believe. So we are going to have to pass through there quite a bit. I believe... Yeah, I've already scanned in here. I don't think there's anything new we can get in this particular area at the moment. There are some items in this room that we have yet to get, but most of them are, at present, inaccessible to us. Particularly because we do not have the items necessary to acquire them. So, we're just going to kind of trek back through Phendrana again. Oh, now that we have high jump, though, we can actually get through over this way. And in here will be a room we have not gotten before. This cordite statue is worn and weathered. Scan indicates the presence of a power conduit behind the statue. Can't do anything about that yet either. So we're gonna have to come back here as well. But let's go. I've seen these things before. Kind of a pain. For now, we'll just avoid them. Get rid of that ice. These guys, we also have seen. Scatter Bamu and Pulse Bamu. Two very annoying enemies. This room, I completely forgot about. There's also a few new scans in here. Statue depicting a Chozo balancing the plane of existence on his hands. That is a little bit conceited, I think. This is a ice parasite, scavenger with a crystalline outer shell. Parasites are hardy creatures, able to adapt any environment within... I didn't read that. Having adjusted to frigid climate, this vermin now thrives in it. Omnivorous, it can exist in areas hostile to most life forms. And let's get rid of the baby Sheegoth. Come on. Alright, he's dead. Easy. just like in some of the other rooms, there's not a whole bunch we can do in this room right now, I believe, other than just climb up. So we'll do that. Exactly that. I believe the high jump boots do also give us access to another area in Phendrana, so we want to keep that in mind as well. And that is specifically stuff in an area we've been to before, to clarify my meaning. Keep moving up. Alright, nothing else in this side of the room, so let's jump over here. That is one crazy looking statue. This is a statue depicting the bust of a Chozo architect. This statue is flawless. Chozo Shaman. Several stress fractures can be seen running along the first surface of this brimstone object. And then these two. Philosopher, flawless. Warrior, flawless. Which means this one we can hit with our bomb. But before we do anything with that, let's scan a few more things. Statue depicting the bust of a chosen shaman adorns this door. The symbol is carved into its forehead. This translation reads, "To pass my gaze, seek my twin within this room." I just recorded an episode of Luigi's Mansion a second ago, and I was reading things flawlessly. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time reading things now. The statue's hands seem to be frozen in place. Maybe it's because I'm using my normal voice. Anyways, we can't do anything about this right now, so we're just gonna morph all up and jump in here. And the door opens to us. Now that we can move through here, this room is a little bit complicated. I did not mean to go that far. So we need to drop down, and we're going to blow up this column here, and then we're going to jump back up right here. Same deal once again. Destroy this box, go down, blow up the column. And jump up. Okay. There we go. And back on through. I don't believe there's any items in that room. Here we are. Let's grab this. A wave beam. Ooh. And the door is purple, which means we can't open it now. We are trapped in this room forever. With two baby she-goths. I'm sure I'll be able to feed on them once they perish, unable to be fed because they have no mother. Get rid of the... Oh, there's two more. Or one more. Sup, dude? What? I did not know that happened. I knew they let out like a cry when they died. I did not know that thing could freeze you in their final moments. That's my first time ever seeing that. Every time I replay a game, I always learn something new about it. It's crazy. Alright, got them handled. But we ain't done yet. Here's Mama. This is a normal she-goth, supreme predator of the Phendrana Drifts. She-goths are invulnerable to most beam weapons. The crystals on their back absorb energy, which they can fire at prey. She-goths have poor stamina. They hyperventilate after using their breath attack, making their mouth area vulnerable. The soft underbelly of a she-goth is susceptible to concussive blasts. In battle, they expel blasts of frigid gas to ensnare their targets. They are also fond of ramming and trampling their hapless prey. And we've now scanned 50% of the logbook, which is strange considering we have not been that far through the game yet. Okay, she hyperventilates. This is the mother after using her ice breath. So we just gotta wait for her to do that. Missiles are the best weapon for that. Come on, breathe on me. This can be a little bit of a tedious boss because unlike normal Shigatsu, you can't just go around and shoot their back. You have to wait for them to use their breath. I don't believe the power beam works on their mouth either. Yeah, no, it just goes right to their eyes, so you have to use concussive blasts only. It can be a little bit annoying, especially if you are not good on missiles. So be a little bit conservative in using your missiles here. Thankfully, this is a very easy rinse and repeat boss. Just a little bit tedious. There's no S in tedious before the last S. Alright, she dead. And now that she's dead, we can grab the wave beam. Also. Oh, of course. There's a lock on the door. Let's grab the wave beam. The wave beam is our first special beam. It can open wave doors. There's also a little bit more it can do, but we don't really have access to most of those things just yet. So, now that we have the wave beam, we can open this door. And I am trying to remember how to switch beams. It probably just told me and I wasn't paying attention. Let's see. Control scheme. No, I don't want to change my controls. There we go. I have to hold down X. So now, we can open that door. Very nice. Head back through. Do not have to blow up the pillars anymore, so we can just bounce right on through. Also, no, there is no wave bomb. We just have the wave beam, and that's it. The wave beam can also open normal doors. Does not do anything against that, but what it can do is kill Bamus. Something we could not do before. However, I believe only the charge beam blasts from this do that. So if you're not using the charge beam, you cannot kill the Bamus. And just like with the normal power beam, they will still come towards you when you're charging it. So keep that in mind. So keep going through now. We can head back a little bit. It works on these Bamus as well. And we're back in the main room. So now, I believe... Yeah, no, we can't do anything with this just yet. Still a little bit out of order for us. This room is useless to us now, but as you can see, there is a wave door in this room. So we're going to want to check that out, and we'll do that in the next episode. See you guys then. Bye-bye.